And what's up, everybody?
What's good, y'all?
It is Saturday, April 10th, and you know what Saturday's for. It's for the Intoxicated readers. Let's go around and introduce ourselves.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Amy Lynn Freya.
Christian.
Christian, your turn.
Christian Morgan.
Hello. Hello. It's Christian.
I'm Natalie.
I'm Nick.
I'm Sophie.
I'm Xavier.
And together we are
The
Intoxicated
Readers.
We have a mind-bendy show tonight planned for you, I hope. I don't know. I don't know any of the pieces. We're cold reading all of them at this point. Our prompt tonight was, where do we go after we die? And each of us took that prompt and interpreted it in our own ways and created some fun scripts and poetry and whatever else we have that we are going to be presenting to you tonight. Let's talk about our drinking games. If you're participating in the Intoxicated side of the Intoxicated readers, we have 3 drinking games. The first rule is take a drink anytime we break character or mess up a line. The second is to drink anytime the Lord of the drinks shows their drink. Who's gonna be the Lord? Amy Lynn is the Lord of the drinks tonight. So if you see Amy Lynn's drink come on screen and you're not already drinking, take a sip. The third rule...
If you can guess what I'm drinking, you win something.
Okay, well, now we all gotta take guesses, guys. Hold it up. Hold it up, Amy Lynn.
Gonna go out on a limb. Apple juice with vodka.
Ooh,
It's a good guess.
interesting. Okay.
What? Could you hold up one more time? I need to inspect for bubbles. No bubbles.
She's not carbonated.
Yeah, not at
Or
all.
ice. No
ice.
chaser.
This just Amy Lynn drinks her alcoholic drinks room temp.
Oh, she's chilly. She was chilled in the fridge. In the fridge, she was chilled in the fridge. Mhm.
Well,
Yes.
no,
It's giving me 40 degrees, 42.
Right. Possibly, right?
knowing Amy Lynn, it has to be a wine, right? But what kind of wine is the question?
That is a lot of wine in a whole mason jar.
out of a straw too.
Yes. You guys know I drink box wine, so what's the surprise?
Yeah.
All right.
I have no idea.
What is it, Amy Lynn?
It's
Or-
ginger ale.
Oh.
That's some flat ass ginger ale, dude.
Yes. I think it's been sitting in my fridge since St. Patty's Day.
Ooh.
Oh.
Maybe.
Get it, Sophie.
I tried.
Don't kill it. You just gotta capture it and release it.
No. It's gonna die. It's going to die.
Where were we?
Third
Wait.
drinking
Sorry.
rule, sorry.
Third drinking rule. Our third drinking rule, which is always unique to the weekly prompt, is who wants to take it away? Yeah.
Anytime some form of the afterlife is described.
Bada bing, bada boom. You know, heaven, hell, Shangri-La. You got it. Cool. How about we just go down in order, guys?
Okay.
Oh no.
Also, we have a theme. We have bandanas and hats.
Right.
Or
yes.
scarves.
And red lipstick. If
And
you
red
have-
lipstick.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to join.
Yeah. So put on your best bandana and your reddest lipstick, take a picture, and hashtag Intoxicated Readers us on Instagram.
Or your hat, you know, because we're inclusive, Nicholas, of what other people are wearing.
Or your hat.
You putting words in my mouth, Amy Lynn. Yeah, hell yeah. Are we all ready to go?
Let's
Yeah.
freaking go.
Cool.
Good.
Starting with, I don't know who wrote this one.
I think Christian, right? A dream of marriage.
Oh, yeah, I thought we were going down the list. I was like, that'd be
Everybody-
Amy Lynn, right?
I mean,
Oh, let me see. Let me see.
No,
Mm,
it's
no,
not shit.
you're first, my man. Alphabetical order.
In the script.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
Uh, yeah. The only person that's gonna be reading this is Xavier. So go ahead when you're ready, my dude.
It started with a dream of marriage, but nowhere in sight was there a carriage. I awoke in bed, younger than I remember. That was the day my mind left an ember. I returned home, a different person. My body has changed and my mental state had worsened. The thoughts that plagued me so long ago was now the reason for me to know. I lied down on the bed forgotten, my mind slipping and my body rotten. As I faded from the awful lie, I remember only my beautiful wife. Then I awoke from a dream, younger than I was, it would seem. I had not changed in this ounce of time, but back again, I was in my prime. The thought would haunt me from now and forever. Will I get to die? It would seem never. Is there an afterlife for me to dwell? Or will I suffer in this hell? As I came back to rest my head upon this old and dusty bed, I began to feel a tick of disparage, and to think it all started with a dream of marriage.
Dang.
I really wish I would have. Damn, that's deep. I should have read that before. Got into it, you know.
Wow.
That was
Great.
good. That was really good.
It was very like
yeah.
Edgar Allan Poe-y, dude.
Mm-hmm,
Thank you.
mm-hmm. Seriously, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Hell yeah.
And
That was a good reading.
He wrote an entire like rhyming poem. Wow, I'm impressed. Thank you, Christian.
You're
Thank
like
you.
really good at those. I think of the is it the bell snickle? Is that the one? What was the Christmas one?
Yeah, I think
Yeah. Yeah, the cat one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was okay. The German cat one. I don't know.
How do you say it again? How do you say it?
Um,
It was
I
like some
d-
weird word.
I do not remember.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch.
Right. Oh no, that yeah, it was some fucking complicated ass long name. I remember. It was good. Either way, you're good
Thank
at
you.
rhyming and creating stories.
Thank you. Thank you.
and it blows that the audience can't see like the depictions you wrote with it, because that like the imagery adds a whole nother layer in the stage directions.
Yeah. I think, yeah, uh, Xavier's reading of it kind of, as I was reading it, as he was saying it, I was like, wow, it doesn't even need it. It just went with it. And I was like, holy crap, that's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
cool. But, yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a really
I'm
cool
reading
call.
for it now.
Thank you.
Dude.
Did you not want to read the stage directions? Like you just wanted the words to be spoken?
Yeah, 'cause it's just kind of there, just for like, if you like need a little like help finding out what was happening, pretty much. Kind of like a synopsis.
Nice.
Well, dude, it read super well.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Heck yeah.
It was an honor. I love poetry.
Thank you for reading it, Xavier. I appreciate that too.
No problem. It's great.
All right. Up next, I feel like we're gonna have to shift in tone just by the title. Sophie's piece.
My piece is called Cannabis, Leaves, and Sex Toys. Bailey will be played by Natalie. Vienna will be played by Amy Lynn, and I will read stage directions. Okay, you ready?
Yes. Yes.
Interior car wash day. I forgot to change the name in the first stage direction. 2 young women, Vienna and Bailey, 27 years old, sit in a car as it's going through a car wash.
Natalie.
This is strangely beautiful again. Okay.
There we go.
No, we couldn't hear it the first time.
Tragic.
Great. Yeah, we're like transcending out of this dimension or some shit.
I get it now. Oh, weird.
I knew you would. Glad I was right. Again.
Okay, you being right is not that common.
I am always right, and you know it. You just can't admit it for some reason. You couldn't when we were 12, and you still can't now.
Okay, so were you right when you thought it was a good idea to shove a pillow into your shirt and pretend like you were pregnant so you wouldn't get carded at the liquor store?
I mean, kind of.
You thought pretending to be pregnant would help you acquire alcohol when we were 16.
Look, all I'm saying is the cashier believed I was pregnant, even if he didn't sell me the liquor. What says I'm a mature adult over the age of 21 more than growing another human being in your body? It was a valiant effort. You win some, you lose some.
You're crazy.
Thank you.
There's nobody else in my life who would even think to do half the crazy shit you used to do.
Aw. You're giving me too much credit. There's plenty of psychos out there. The only difference is that most of them manage to get on TV, but I like to stay a little bit more low-key.
No, your particular brand of psycho is unique. Why do you think I've kept you around all this time? It's great entertainment.
Bailey smiles over at Vienna in the passenger seat. Vienna smiles back in return.
Oh, this is one long-ass car wash.
It's a journey. Just sit back and enjoy it. These things can't be rushed.
You know what's crazy?
What?
I don't remember driving here.
That's okay. I do that all the time, zoning out while I'm driving.
Really? Even when your kids are in the car?
Especially when my kids are in the car. Do you know how many annoying sounds their toys make? But if they don't have them, then they'll fucking lose it and start screaming while I'm on the highway.
Fair enough. It's still crazy to me that you're a mom now. My mental image of you is still a scrawny 16-year-old who makes the kids she babysits draw cannabis leaves and sex toys.
To be fair, I make my own kids draw those things now.
You
too.
do not.
I absolutely do.
Bailey stares at her in amused disbelief.
It's not like the likeliness in their illustrations is particularly impressive. I mean, they're 2 years old. Their drawings just end up looking like maple leaves and some curvy worms. But I know the truth, and it's hilarious.
I love you.
Vienna doesn't expect this.
I love you too.
Sorry, I'm just really bad at telling people in my life that, and I've told you it before, and I just wanted to remind you, I guess. And I know that I haven't been the best about keeping in touch and making the time to meet up with you and the kids. It's just been really hard. Like, I'm shit at communicating, which you already know. And I regret not talking to you back then.
Hey, it's okay. We all have shit going on. Our friendship is stronger than a couple of months of not talking.
I know, but I don't like not talking for a couple months. I didn't want it to be like this. I thought it would always be like how it was back then when we basically lived at each other's houses and before everything got so...
Bailey can't think of the right word.
Dale?
Yeah, stale. I miss feeling like every new thing I tried was some insane adventure. I miss having no responsibilities and being able to get away with all that crazy shit we did back then. Everything is so predictable and lonely.
Bailey, are you having a midlife crisis right now?
Jesus, this better not be the halfway point.
It's not.
How do you know?
Bailey turns to look at Vienna, but the passenger seat is empty.
Vienna?
Bailey turns back to look at the windshield. There are those long rubber tagliatelle looking flaps rotating soapy water around the glass.
Why am I still in here?
She tries to open the door, apparently not caring about the water or the soap, but the door won't open no matter how many times she presses the unlock button. She tries banging against the window with her fists and screaming. Then she opens her glove compartment and takes out a wrench. Then she smashes the window open with it. Suddenly a bright light fills the car, and the car wash exterior is washed out by the light. The end.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sophie.
Damn.
Apparently that's how you get to heaven. Or hell.
A word.
Who knows?
The great beyond. That's crazy. She's like, how did I even get here? I was like, she's gone. I already knew it.
Yeah.
What made you think of that?
Of a car wash?
Yeah.
I don't know, because lately I've been thinking, like, I need to wash my car. And then I was like, I want to find a car wash where you can stay in it while it goes through the line. And, like, I think there are some that you can do that, but I haven't encountered any yet, so I've been looking at it online. And then I couldn't think of what to write today, and so then I just started writing a scene where they're sitting in a car wash. And I'm like, you know what? This is going to be it.
Wait. Is that not a common thing? I thought most car
Maybe it
washes.
is. I just haven't.
All the car washes in the valley are, so come out here.
Okay, noted.
They're-
That's actually
they're nice.
good to know.
And they have the unicorn, like the rainbow wax, and it's really
The
pretty.
what?
The rainbow wax.
What's the rainbow wax?
It's like pink, yellow, and blue, and it like melds together on your car, and it looks like a rainbow. It's the wax. I don't know how else to describe it.
I'm looking it up.
Sophie, you gotta go through more car washes.
Dude, yeah. Seriously. Gotta go through my car wash.
Expand your car wash portfolio.
Yeah.
What?
Oh my god, I blew her mind.
That's so fucking cool. Yo, okay, yeah. I need to see that. That looks amazing. How homophobic of me to have never seen that. What the fuck?
Jesus Christ. Oh my god.
Okay.
Wow, Sophie. Wow.
Anyway.
Anyway, that was a really awesome piece.
Thank you.
And I can't think of any good segue, so X, you're up.
Wow. Well, no, that's great. I was saying wow because I just now realized that's a lot of pages.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hell
Alright,
yeah.
let's go.
Dang,
Buckle up.
that's crazy. Okay. Well, this is Impact, episode 4 by me. Characters are Kratos, Nick, Tanette, Natalie. The recurring characters, everyone, Intoxicated readers, Bia, Sophie. I am taking the part of Zealous since Kai is not here right now. Echelos is Amy Lynn. Lane is Nick. Christian, you are the narrator. All right, so whenever you're ready.
Interior, Zelus.
What a wonderful day.
As his voice echoes out, he looks around him. Everything is white. There's nothing but white. There is a door in the distance. Zelus tries to go closer, but to no avail. The door seems to get farther in the distance.
You cannot reach the door yet, my brother.
Kratos, why can't I see you?
Kratos was all tall as Zeus, but in this instance, he looked blocked out by white. Only thing making him stand out from the background was the black outlining on him.
Your perception and soul block you from truly seeing this place.
To see you, I must be dead.
In between, you have a choice to make.
Kratos touches Zelus on the shoulder. Zelus turns back to normal long white hair and a long wing tattoo on his back with white cotton capri pants.
Yeah? And what's that?
Find the lost one.
How do I do that?
By finding your true self again. All will be answered then.
Cut to interior, barracks, day. As black flames from Sophie's Amaterasu, black star falling, hits Zelus, it bursts into millions of colors among the setting skyline. As the group rushes towards Sophie and Nick, a woman walks out to the middle of the barracks.
My wonderful Anan, was that not a great battle? Sophie of the Flame beat Zelus the Perpetual.
Who is that?
Lane appears beside them.
That is our priestess, Tanette.
Tanette, addressing the crowd.
It's such a great fight for the festival of parting. Shall we feast or see another fight?
Tanette then raises her hand in the air. Slowly, the Anun in the audience of the barracks does the same.
Well then, let us feast.
The crowd roars with excitement. They all begin to get up and file out of the audience. Tanette goes up to the group.
Well, welcome travelers, or should I say practitioners. I am Tanette the priestess.
Why does the Anun need a priestess?
Was Zealous dead?
I need
I need
food.
All right, I will answer all your questions once your friends are healed. I'll be waiting for you all once you have had a chance to change.
Tanette walks away and disappears into the hall underneath the barracks. Xavier watches carefully as the sun goes down into the break of night. Xavier spots three figures at the very top of the audience section of the barracks. Cut to exterior, top of barracks, night. At the top we see Baya, Kai, and Deja. They are all cloaked with bags on their backs.
Wow. Who knew Sophie was that strong?
Battles always be like that?
For you? Yes. I don't know for the others, so we'll travel to use the powers you've gained from other realities, or the knowledge you've gained, if we even want to stand a chance against Kefka.
Kefka. I know that name.
One of you faced him already, and lost.
As they are looking down at the arena, Xavier touches his scar under his right eye at the ceiling of Kefka, of the calling of Kefka.
The Dark Anunnaki.
Yes. He has many names, forms, and compatriots. We are traveling the length of Agartha to follow some leads.
Will we face other practitioners?
I don't doubt it.
Well, all I know is we have to make it back.
Let us be off.
Aya, Kai, and Deja leave the site of the arena below. Cut to exterior, center of town, night. It is a beautiful scene. Lights are strung up around the center of town, connecting to the fountain. Around the fountain are round tables with chairs scattered throughout the center of town. At the front of the fountain sits Tanette at a rectangular table with an abundance of food on it. The group, now dressed in the Festival of Parting's formal attire, green and white representing Agartha, is worn on the day. A ray of green and white is seen through the town from dresses, pants, skirts, and even kilts. All are combat ready.
Come sit down. Xavier besides me, please.
Xavier moves towards the middle of the table without hesitation. Everyone else is confused.
Sit. Trust me. Do as she says.
Wow, this looks great. Thank you for having us. Thank you so much for having us. It is so kind of you for having us.
I don't think we can hear you, Natalie.
How
Okay,
about
now we
you?
can. Now we can.
Okay, why, of course. We are so glad to welcome such great warriors.
They all sit. Tanette rises from her seat.
May the festival of the partings come to an end. May we all feast.
All the Anun begin eating, passing plates and sharing laughs. Tanet signals Anun to pass out plates at her table. May I ask, why are we here?
Christian, that is an excellent question.
I can answer, Lane. But before that, as a part of the festival of partings, you have to go around and say what you wish to see again.
Nick grabbing for some food.
The world here is cool, and I wish to see more. I wish my friends could have experienced this too, so my answer is my friends.
Yeah, I agree. I want to see my family and friends.
Is that what the rest of you would say?
Most definitely.
Of course.
Tenet looks at Xavier besides her.
Xavier, you didn't answer.
It goes deeper than that. I want to see the world. I want to see my world again, especially now that I know there's more to what we just know. I want to see the prosperity of Earth, or rather, humanity.
Well said. All of your answers are correct. Hold on to those emotions. You'll need them for what's to come.
And what is that?
To answer Christian's question, you are all here to save this world, and by doing that, bring back your reality.
Lane said the same thing, but what do we have to do?
You have to stop the shadow on anarchy, Kafka. I assume you all remember.
There's a pause. Everyone is looking far off, almost as if they are reliving horrors.
Well, to stop Kafka's corruption and growth, you and other practitioners must go into different realities and stop Kafka's corruption until we can pinpoint where between the realms Kafka is.
So we have to go back into that tree? We still have people in the roots.
No, this is where I come in. I can sense opening of rifts, the break between realities, then I can send you in. You are all now strong enough to withstand multiple realities and not be swallowed by them.
What do you mean, swallowed? What do you mean by swallowed?
I mean that you won't lose your sense of self and become part of that reality, or version of you that exists within that reality.
Sophie guzzles down her drink, not knowing it was ale.
So, what happened to color changing spiky hair dude?
Amy Lynn looking at Sophie's extremely red face.
She means zealous. Is he dead?
Oh goodness, no. That wouldn't kill Zealous. No, close, but didn't do the job.
Where is he? I can take him anytime.
Sophie says as Amy Lynn lightly pulls her back down to her chair. Everyone at this point has had a taste of the Agartha Periwinkle Ale. The ale restores and replenishes.
He is healing by one of the rifts you'll be going into. Amy Lynn and Christian, I've chosen you to go with Zealous. Sophie and Nick will be with Lane. Xavier will train with the Akalois.
How will I train with Akalos? Help me. How will Akalos help me to grow stronger? I have to be able to face Kefka and Shiva.
Well, there are two rifts. Zealous's team will go in the one near him. It's headed towards Rem. Follow the path, and he should be there on the outskirts of town. Akalos and Lane teams will head to the rift at the bottom of Cliff Serene, ways behind the barracks, so Akalos and Lane should be what you need, Xavier.
I mean, for solo assignments, how is...
Madam... Oh, that's
Madame Tanet, with such a great feast, shouldn't there be a show of some sorts?
By Akalos, I think you were right. He would excuse me for a second.
Annette gets up and leaves. She disappears into the crowd. How old is she? I just sense that she is much more mature than she looks.
What do you mean?
She looks no older than us.
Right. I sense that too, Christian.
You are correct. She is 120 years old.
Damn.
Tanette has now returned to the table.
Sorry for the wait. It is done.
She motions her hand to a white circle on the ground, roughly around 300 feet.
That is perfect. Thank you.
Akalois gets up from the table.
Well, are you coming?
She says to Xavier, Xavier looks up and gives a sly grin.
Tenet, what is the challenge?
Glad you asked. This is the last show of the Festival of Partings. Tomorrow we prepare, but this is to show we are all in good hands. Here are the rules. Once you enter the circle, there is a barrier that will not let you out until one of you concedes. Second rule, stay within the circle. The third rule is no killing.
Akalois, stepping in the circle.
He couldn't find it if he tried.
Well, right now, all you have to do is concede. I can make that happen.
Unlike the others, you've been awake for months, and you still can't even land a hit on Lane. How do you expect to beat me? I am older and wiser than he. Compared to the others, you're a slow learner.
Maybe. But I've done training on my own.
Xavier stops talking and breathes in and out until his breath is quiet. Akalois goes to sit down on her legs.
You seem to like Japanese swordplay. I'll destroy that for you. Caesar.
Talking begins at the table.
She's sitting down? Why?
Because she's showing her true power. To master the art of healing, one must know the art of killing.
Back at the circle, Xavier has yet to move.
It's impossible for her to draw her sword from that position. I won't take any chances. I'll use it.
Xavier crouches down in a stance. A katana has appeared in his hands, and a scabbard is filled with colorful butterflies, his morpho blade.
The reason Aklos called him a slow learner is because he's focused of what's inside than what's out.
At this point, Sophie is sober. The fight awoken her senses.
What do you mean?
You already feel a part of it. The clarity of each individual's intention during the fight. Look and feel, see the energy around you. Try to see the aura of the person as well as their intent.
I think I see it. Well, more like feel it.
Sophie is looking at Akalois and Xavier and sees their aura. Not the energy coming from their bodies, but aura within. The difference between the two.
Can you see the battles they are waging mentally?
Yes. I think Xavier will lose this fight.
In due time, with training, you will all be able to see this. And at all times during a battle. Right now, you probably can withstand a few minutes at a time. But that can be the difference between life and death.
Back at the circle, Xavier begins to speak and fall forward.
Chrysalis Stage 2. Butterfly's first flight.
Xavier disappears, then reappears, sliding into the same spot. What just happened? It's like he didn't move.
They moved faster than the common eye could see. Sophie, if you would.
Xavier rushed in with his sword, and he's about to swing. Achilles was already up in her stance, sword drawn.
She sat back down at the same time Xavier rolled back. Here, I shall let you all see.
Annette waves her hand, and now everyone is looking at what seems to be a totally different fight. Xavier rubbing his neck from Akalois' blade just coming short of contact.
That was close.
I'll tell you how my power works. At night, my fighting techniques are stronger. During the day, my healing techniques are stronger, but that doesn't affect my overall power.
Knowing that doesn't change my plan. I'll get you to move, and I'll force you out.
Xavier releases his morpho blade. It turns to crystals and vanishes. He holds out his hand. Signs appear around his feet and glow green.
Jian, the sword of 8 trigrams.
Everyone looks on with anticipation.
You are in my reach. This is where it begins.
Akalois stands and puts her hands up to the moon. Her hand seems to disappear as if she was pulling something out of the moon itself.
Iaito. Moonbeam.
She pulls a ray of white light in the form of a katana.
I shall move heaven and earth.
A piece of Xavier's hilt in the shape of an octagon begins to spin. He moves quickly as if flying towards Akalois. Akalois blocks the first attack. Xavier, then shifting to a more weighted position, does a barrage of attacks on Akalois. She blocks them all as if it were in slow motion. Xavier is still attacking. There's so much force between the two of them. Blast of winds run through the crowd. Akalois whispers.
My turn.
Akalois parries Xavier's attack. She now begins attacking him. Each attack pushes him back. Xavier is barely blocking in time. Achilles gets past his guard.
It looks like it's over.
Not yet.
Mountain.
Achilles' sword stops short of Xavier's head. Xavier knocks the blade back and goes in for an attack. The symbols of Li and Khan appear.
Fire and water trigram strike.
Xavier goes in to finish it. Achilles drops her sword in the path of Xavier's strike.
Resonate.
The sword makes contact with Xavier's. It blows him back almost as if he hit a wall. He's nearly blown out of the circle. As he makes sure he doesn't go out, Achilles is right in front of him. The pounding pressure of her sword alone keeps him on the edge of the circle. Achilles slowly swinging her sword in the air. A wave of light rips through the ground, hitting Xavier. He blocks and diverts the energy into the sky. Achilles does it again. Xavier does the same. Achilles begins to slowly increase her strikes from 1 to 2, then 3 to 4. They become increasingly fast. So fast, her arms and sword become a blur. Just streaks of light are seen. Xavier is blocking, but getting pushed back.
So she's going to force me out if I keep blocking. I have to take it full on, then strike.
Achilles' aura begins to glow around her. It is pure white on the verge of blinding.
He's getting serious.
Achilles' strikes become bigger and stronger, knocking tables and even people back.
Bring it!
Multiple slashes of light head for Xavier and hit him directly. From the power of the direct hit, dust flies around. Achilles sends more slashes into the dust on the other side of the circle. She slows down and then comes to a stop. Achilles turns to leave, but the barrier stops her. She turns around.
I can't believe you didn't fall.
As the dust clears,
I see. He used the barrier to keep himself standing. He never fell or conceded.
Xavier is seen on the other side. His shirt is ripped in half and blood dripping down his body. Xavier lets out a sigh.
Move heaven and earth, then children played in the valley.
Green signs appear at Xavier's feet once again. The signs then appear in an octagon, which then spreads out the middle of the town. The heaven rifts. Day. Everyone begins to see a vast valley of mountains around it, even floating plateaus of earth with waterfalls running along them, a vast space of forest and mountains. The energy of this place was peace itself and balance.
The place is where Sun Wukong resides.
The staff of the Monkey King.
A red staff flies into Xavier's hands. As he swings it, it becomes longer, smacking Achilles across the valley.
What happened to the barrier?
His powers broke through it.
On the other side of the valley, Achilles is flying back. She stops midair as the end of the red staff comes down on her, this time 100 times bigger than before. She dodges and lands on the ground. Xavier waiting there, his hair becoming an orangish tone. Behind him is the vision of Sun Wukong made out of Xavier's energy. Xavier tosses a staff to Sun Wukong. He swings it at Achilles. She dodges by jumping over. Xavier's already mid-air with her, kicks her to the ground. She rolls back and uses her sword to create a distance, but now multiple Xaviers are around her. She whips her sword around, her making the copies vanish.
I'll have to finish this quickly. He still does not have control over his swords.
Xavier, an image of Sun Wukong, rush in to attack Achilles. She stands there still for a moment, a brief moment of silence. Everything is moving slowly. Xavier is up in the air, coming down to attack. Sun Wukong riding in on a cloud from the ground. Achilles puts her hand up in the sky. She brings her hand down in a quick motion downward.
Severance.
The vast valley with mountains around it, floating plateaus of earth with waterfalls running along them, seem to all split down the middle where Achilles motioned her hand. From that split, reality rushes in. Exterior, center of town, night. Everyone is snapped back to the town center. They are all confused on what they have just witnessed. Xavier falls from the sky. Achilles uses her power to lightly put him on the ground. Xavier is on the ground, unconscious.
Well, wasn't that an excellent show of strength and resolve?
Yanun begins to clap and cheer.
Well, I hope this brings a great conclusion to the Festival of Partings. I look forward to tomorrow.
The Anun slowly files out into their homes and hotels, all whispering of the power that was displayed. The group walks over to Akalois and Xavier. Tanet is about to speak.
I lost.
Well, yes, but he won't see it that way.
Wait, how did Akalois lose?
Because for a split second, Xavier died, so she lost due to the rules set in place. But Xavier never conceded.
So during that barrage of slashes, he died, but then still brought us to the heavens?
It was due to his will. He did not want to lose, but he noticed the difference in power, so he pushed beyond his limits and put his life on the line.
Well, you should all get some rest. Akaloy and I will take care of Xavier. Lane's team, the Rift, won't open up until the day after tomorrow, so you can all rest and explore the town. Zelus's team will have to leave early in the morning. Don't worry, your packs will be filled and ready to go when you leave Bloom Hotel.
Anun comes, lifts Xavier up, and takes him away. Everyone else goes into the Loom Hotel. Cut to interior, Loom Hotel, day. Through the window, you see Amy Lynn and Christian walk down a path leading out of town. They are walking with packs filled with supplies. Standing by the windows are Akalois, Lane, and Tanet.
You think they're ready?
We're teaching them everything we know. Besides, you said they were fast learners.
Tanet says with a cheerful tone. She walks away from the window, turns into the room to see Xavier bandaged up to his neck. Tanet turns cold.
They have to be ready. Their lives depend on it.
Cut to exterior, outskirts of town, day. Emilyn and Christian walk through the woods. As they are walking, a white light appears. They pass through the trees and see Zulus standing before the rift.
What took you so long?
Well, we had to carry your bags.
Tanet told me to bring you this. From a distance, Christian tosses something to Zulus.
I see, she fixed it.
Zulus holds out his hand. A white shawl wraps around his upper body and over his head like a hood. Both Emilyn and Christian look confused.
Well, let's get going.
Zulus says as he picks up his bag. He stops just short of the rift as they follow behind.
I hope you're ready.
Emilyn and Christian look into the rift, readying themselves for what's to come.
Your training starts now.
Zulus walks into the rift. Emilyn and Christian nod at each other and follow behind. Cut to exterior, other side of rift, unknown. Zulus's team walks out of the rift, looking upon what looks like the inside of a volcano. Screams can be heard in the distance. The rift closes behind them.
We have to leave this place quickly.
Why?
What even is this place?
Zulus looks over his shoulder with a cold expression.
Tartarus.
End of episode 14. To be continued. Let's see if they can make an impact.
What?
What?
Holy shit, dude.
You just like casually killed yourself off for a split second. That's like Harry Potter shit.
Well,
my God.
everyone's been getting beat up, so I was like, no, might as well. So,
Right.
Talk about
God.
cinematic. That was hella cinematic.
There's a lot to unpack here, dude. the just fuck.
Oh my god. Holy shit.
Nick, you okay?
I'm trying to think of which part I want to start with. Because the imagery that you depicted during Xavier's your fucking
the Heavens Rift?
yeah. Like gorgeous, first of all. Second of all, my mind was just being blown because it was so like just boom, 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 like escalating so quickly and harshly.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I had to do some research because like I started with like I'm trying to still figure out my power because I figured out everyone else's, but I started with the sword and then I looked from what goes with the sword because Gian is a sword of the Ming Dynasty, I think. And so then I was like, okay, Chinese. I was like, I want to do something with 8 trigrams like Neji. So I
Mm.
was like, so then that brought me to the Jian sword, and I was like, oh, then the 8 trigrams actually does with the Monkey King, Sun Wukong, and the heavens. So then that's how all that wrapped into one.
Oh my god.
No, I fucking dig the research, man.
Thank you.
Holy shit. Whoa.
I liked the Demon Slayer esque fighting style.
Oh yeah.
Very cool. Very cool.
My whole thing is like shonen, like everything that's shonen is in there. I'm just
yeah,
like,
yeah. Love it. Very cool.
I really like the character that Akalois has developed into, and especially her like style of how you depicted it as like her healing is stronger in the day and fighting at night. And the kind of two-sided coin that she has where she flips from I'm testing to oh I need to finish this now.
yeah.
Holy shit.
What? I don't understand how you open this and you're like, how many page or wow, that's a lot of pages. Like you don't realize you're writing 20 pages of this shit? Does it just like flow?
Yeah, one's like it takes me a couple days, like, because I started and then like I have to sleep. So basically, yeah, I started and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going. I was like, what time is it? 3? Okay, sleep. And I keep continuing and then I find a stopping point because I wanted to bring because Zealous is a Greek. There's a lot of stuff I'm bringing into it, but Zealous is a Greek god of rivalry, zeal, and stuff like that. So I was like, if he died, where could he go? I was like, I'll bring him to Tartarus. So that's why I wanted to end it. Because I started with Zealous and I wanted to end it with Zealous. So that's why he's in
Nice.
Tartarus, which there's going to be
Nice.
some things that happen in there as well.
Fuck yeah.
Christian's and Amy Lynn's character. So you guys might get beat up eventually. Who knows?
Let's go.
It's gonna happen to
I'm
all of
ready.
us at some point.
Yeah, there's some more things coming. I got some, since like we have our things planned out, I'm planning things out as well. So,
Oh, smart.
Hell yeah.
I also thought it was
shit.
really funny when Christian said Zeus.
I didn't even hear him say Zeus. It's okay. Greek mythology. It's all right. There's a lot of stuff. Basically, it's like everything that's probably influenced my life is writing. I'm writing in this script like from Greek mythology because I read Percy Jackson to like anime,
yeah.
shonen. So, yeah.
I think it was because you added Kratos, and I was like, God of War, okay. And then
It's
my head just went out.
Well, Kratos is actually Zealous' brother in Greek mythology.
Oh.
Like Bia. Spoiler. Well, not really. But Bia, Zealous, and Kratos, they're siblings.
Ooh.
So yeah.
Well,
But yeah, and then if you think about like Greek gods, Aeschylus is like their cousin. But I'm gonna explain that eventually in the
Okay.
script. So,
With
yeah.
more smackdown.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
that was fucking awesome.
Thank you.
All right. Amy Lynn. Up next.
Let's go. Does everyone know their parts?
Nope.
Yep.
Great. Cool. All right. Chris is going to be played by X. The boss is going to be played by Natalie. The woman is going to be played by Sophie. And the man is going to be played by Nick. I'm really creative with names over here, guys. All right. This is wait for it. Let's go. Interior car, afternoon. Chris speeds up the 405. His phone dings. It's a message from his boss. He quickly glances at it, taking his eyes off the road for a brief second. It reads,
Where are you? You're late. Again.
Chris reaches for his phone in its cradle, his eyes darting back between his phone and the road.
Be there soon. Stuck in traffic.
As soon as Chris hits send, he puts his phone back in its cradle and merges to get off the freeway. We hear a loud honk coming closer. Blackout. Cut to interior room. Time unknown. Chris blinks awake, looking this way and that. The room is bright, cold, and sterile, yet familiar. The walls are off-white and the tile on the floor is speckled. He knows this place, but he can't place it. He sits alone in a single chair.
Where am I? How did I get here?
Chris gets up from his chair and walks to the only door. It's unlocked. He opens it and steps out. There are people, but nobody acknowledges him. He walks up to a woman at a counter.
Excuse me?
The woman at the counter does not lift her head.
Grab a number and wait.
She points vaguely in the direction of a number pulley thingy.
Okay.
Chris grabs a number and picks a seat in the sea of empty chairs. Chris waits and waits for what feels like hours, even though he's the only other person there. Finally, she calls his number.
Hi, I'm Deidre. Welcome to the afterlife,
Wait,
where you will spend the rest of eternity.
is this real?
Unfortunately, yes.
But I was just on my way to work. How did I die?
Let me have a look at your file. Have a seat.
Wait, no. I'm sitting again.
Have a seat.
Please, I just want some answers.
Have a seat.
Chris reluctantly goes back to his same empty chair in the sea of vacant seats. He waits. Finally, a few hours later, his number is called.
Can you please tell me what I'm doing here? This can't be it.
A gentleman will be with you shortly.
No!
Have a seat.
No! Fuck!
Chris stomps back to his seat and waits yet again. After waiting the allotted time of a few hours, a man approaches him.
Hello. Follow me.
Not even questioning it, Chris follows.
In here.
The man proceeds to lead Chris back into the room he left earlier that day. The man is about to tell Chris to...
Take a seat. I got it.
The man leaves for an unidentifiable amount of time. He comes back with a stack of paperwork.
All right. Before we get started, I'm just going to need you to sign a few things.
Not before you answer some questions.
I will answer all your questions at the end.
No, I'm sick of waiting around. I just want to know why I'm here.
You're here because you died.
Yes, but how?
I can get the other woman to answer your questions if you like.
Nope, never mind. I'll do what you need to do.
The man slides the giant stack of paperwork in front of Chris.
All right. Sign here.
Aren't you gonna tell me what I'm signing?
The man gives him a knowing look.
Do you want me to?
No. I'll just make sure I'm not signing my life away, right?
You have no life to sign away.
Okay, ouch. But you know what? But you know what I mean.
Sure.
Sure?
Sure. Sign here.
Chris sighs, knowing he's not going to get anywhere. He signs.
And here. And here. Initials here. Initials here. Initials here. Right here. And here. And here. And here. All right. You should be all done.
Thank you.
What questions did you have?
I just want to know how I died.
Distracted driving.
You mean...
Yep. You were texting, and as soon as you finished your text, you switched lanes too fast without checking, spun out, and drove right into the wall. DOA.
Oh. Thanks for easing me into that.
No problem. Anything else?
Yeah. What did I just sign?
Oh, you work for the DMV now.
Excuse me?
You're an official member of the DMV.
You're kidding me. This is what I get in the afterlife?
Yep. This is the eternal punishment we came up with for people like you.
No. This can't be all there is.
The man gestures vaguely.
This is it. Get used to it.
He shrugs.
There must be something else. Please! I hate the DMV.
I've got a great place where we send the My Little Pony hentai artists if you feel up for it. It's in a special ring of hell.
Absolutely not. Thank you for the DMV. I'll take it.
Great.
So what now?
We'll put you in the Van Nuys branch. Good luck.
The man grabs the paperwork and walks out.
I guess I'll wait.
Cut 2. Title card reads, "Don't text and drive, idiots." And
That's a commercial right
Yeah,
there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's like a PSA.
Send that in for the high schoolers.
I'm telling you, you get with CBS and hire David Schwimmer, Amy Lynn.
which part? Which part? Which
As
part
the-
should he do?
No, he has to be the distracted driver, right?
Right. Yeah.
Definitely.
That was great.
That was great.
Does anybody remember the reference? No? That's okay. I had written a piece months ago about what it's like to die, and the guy had died just after creating the Among Us fan art.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, and this is the same realm. The guy got sent to the same place, and his allotted sanction was being sent to the DMV.
I love it.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
And that was where that My Little Pony hentai artist thing came from.
That's great.
You're building a universe. I dig it.
Yeah, thanks. I'm trying. It's not as complex as X is. It's just shit show.
I
No,
can't.
that makes it complex.
No, it's gonna get pretty good around part 14. I swear.
right. Oh my god.
Hell yeah. Excellent, dude.
They gave me Beetlejuice vibes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
100.
Everyone. Yeah.
Sweet.
Right. Everyone's waiting. They have the number.
Get David Schwimmer and put him in the Beetlejuice costume when he's dead. Like he gets different
I-
clothes.
I didn't think he'd get any creepier.
If they ever remake Beetlejuice, David Schwimmer should be Beetlejuice.
Right.
I'm calling it right now. That'd be nightmarish in all the wrong ways.
No.
Pivot. Pivot.
Whenever I hear like David Schwimmer, I always think about Madagascar, and it always brings me like to King Julian.
I forget that
Oh,
he's
yeah.
in Madagascar.
Wait, why King Julian?
Because King Julian had like some of the best lines in the movie.
Oh yeah.
So do
Oh, yeah.
it! Do it! We have to make a sacrifice to the gods.
Is David Schwimmer in Madagascar?
He's,
Yeah.
Maurice.
No, he's the
No,
giraffe.
no. I was gonna
Yeah.
let her guess.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, I don't know the characters in Madagascar.
No,
well
Maurice
enough
is the
to
fat
guess.
lemur. Maurice is the fat lemur with
Oh,
a deep
yeah.
voice.
I had
Yeah.
the names wrong.
Then there's Marty, which is like the one that's like really energetic that loves King Julian. And I'm gonna look up the characters because we have
I thought Marty was the lion.
no, that's Alex.
Alex, that's it.
Hurt.
Wait, then what's the zebra's name?
Let's see. I forgot. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. But I remember Alex. 'Cause I played the video game. Okay, we got Marty. Marty is the zebra.
Okay.
Mort is the small lemur.
Mort, that's it.
Yes.
Melman is the giraffe. That's David Schwimmer.
Yeah.
Gloria
right.
is the hippo. She's Jada Pinkett. Then we got like Skipper, Kowalski, Private, Rico.
Love the
Yes.
penguins, man.
Yes. Then Moto.
Yes, Moto from number 2.
Know your Madagascar lore or don't roll through to the stream.
Please.
Don't do it.
It's a
Come on.
requirement.
Next
So-
next
What
week
the
we are
fuck that
quizzing.
means?
Wait.
Next week we are quizzing Shrek 2.
Guess
Okay.
guess who's King Julian?
I'm ready.
It's fuck. It's Borat, dude. I can't think of his name.
It is.
Sasha
Uh,
Baron Cohen.
Sasha Baron
Yeah.
Cohen. Yeah.
I just saw that, so that's crazy. Didn't even know.
You didn't know that? Whoa, get
Yeah,
out of
I
here.
didn't-
X
I
fired.
didn't
know.
Be
Man
fired.
of many talents.
Crazy.
Yes.
Honestly. Right?
Mans is everywhere.
Mm.
It's crazy.
We got one more piece, right?
Yeah, I've got a poem. that I wrote.
Yay.
Okay. I gotta get over the anxiety. I've never presented a poem on stream, so this is new.
Heck yeah.
This is called.
This is a safe space. Sorry.
Thank you. The chat isn't a safe space though. James, talk as much shit as you want. This is called When I Go. When I go, pray it's not slow. I'd like to embrace it quickly. The earth, the tears, the feeling, I'll face them all so sweetly. As I go, pieces will stay, finding their peace eternal, with those I love and places I lived, and thoughts I hold internal. As I lay, my cats will press my cold fingers to wake my slumber, for morning will come, and though I'm gone, they still hold canned breakfast hunger. My friends will cry, I hope at least, as they hear my voice's absence. They will move on, I hope at least, knowing my love will never be past tense. My art, to which I hold so dear, will wilt away and crumble. Though I devoted my life to it, death will make me humble. To my parents go my bones, and to my brothers my spirits. Stop them if they argue, my soul will not hear it. When I go, where will I go? Beyond life to venture forth. When I go, I will return to what gave my life worth.
Heck
Damn.
yeah.
That's like actually what you said about the art. That's actually one thing I want. It's like I just want my art to last, you know, even after I die.
Mm.
Damn.
That was
That was-
beautiful.
That's
There
beautiful,
was
man.
some sad imagery about the cats.
I feel like cats would just eat any dead body. They
So,
would.
shut up.
What a way to go, dude.
Okay.
Would they eat your fingertips first, or would they just start with like the nose or something?
Maybe
Well,
they'd go. Maybe they'd go with the fattest area, so they'd go with some asses. You know,
booty.
they'd be
Guys,
going
fine.
right for the cake.
My
They got to
cheeks.
be
Like, you know.
extremely hungry to do that. Even they have to be like, body has to be sitting there for a couple weeks. They have to be hungry. Like
Mhm.
Even
It just-
then.
Do you?
they
What,
just happen. But
how do you sleep, Nick? Do you sleep on your stomach with your ass in the air, or do you like sleep on your
Yeah.
on your back?
like-
Mhm. So I
Like an
sleep.
animal.
Yeah. So I sleep like hunched, like a TP, and my ass is just in the air, suspended. Okay, like face down by my knees.
You said suspended, and I just pictured you just like having this swing over your bed, and before
oh god,
you just lay over it, and
Mhm.
then you're just floating in your sleep.
Every night I say, Oscar, I'm going to bed. Could you hoist me up?
no.
Cats are gonna have to climb for their meal. Uh-oh. Gonna have to
No.
No, I'm most. Let's talk about sleeping positions real quick because I always find that super interesting. I'm a back sleeper. Like I find
Fucking
myself
psychopath.
when I just like collapse in my bed and like I like have like a rose on my chest and I sleep like Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, I was gonna say vampire.
Yeah.
A vampire too. Sleeping Beauty
I
is
was
a
just
vampire.
gonna say flat out like a dead
I
body.
bet, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Like a dead body.
So Sleeping Beauty is either a vampire or a zombie, right?
Yeah.
I like
Got
the
it.
vampire option. That changes the whole story of Disney.
Mm.
Yeah.
Think about it.
Whoa.
And Snow White, why do you think her skin was so pale and her hair was so dark? Vampire.
Right?
Wait, is it a thing?
She
that vampires
also-
have dark hair.
No, I just started a sentence and couldn't stop. So
Right.
Snow White also slept on her back with her hands crossed over her chest. Nick also is pale and has dark hair and sleeps on his back with his hands. Nick is Snow White, guys. I cracked it.
Canon,
Guys, we have a
canon.
Disney princess.
And
in
we're
our-
his 7 dwarfs. There's more than 7. Wait, it
Whoa.
doesn't matter.
oh my god. Wait,
Wow. There's 8 of us now. I mean,
There's
not including
9.
Nick.
So
But not including you, Nick.
yeah.
9.
So one of you have to be the evil witch.
I'll do it.
Everybody raises their hands. All right. Well, you guys can figure that out
Evil
among
witches.
yourselves. Yeah.
Come on, she's got a great storyline. We can make some awesome backstory. We know.
I'm on it. I'm on it right now.
Let's go.
X is gonna present us like some Eastern Asian like lore and mythology twined into his Snow White story.
Hell yeah.
Always.
I can't
There's
wait,
some...
dude.
Yeah. Isn't it? Where's Snow White? Germany?
I think
Right?
so.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm doing research right now.
Let's go. Yeah.
Germany folklore. Let's see.
Yes. It's that Bell Snickle again. See?
Snickle.
I knew it. I knew it.
All right,
Is
guys.
Oh
this
my God, that's
Rapunzel also Germany? And like-
yes, Hansel and Gretel.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the names. Come on.
No, I'm looking at a picture and it's really creepy.
The Brothers Grimm weren't those? Weren't the brothers?
Probably.
Bros
I don't
were
know.
the bros were German, I think.
Who?
German or like Dutch? No,
I don't think they were Dutch.
They were German.
Were they? I don't think so.
Who?
Yeah,
Okay.
they were German.
Who wrote the
I
Brothers
think
Grimm,
they
the
are.
original?
German.
Jacob Ludwig Karl Grimm and Wilhelm Karl Grimm are Hessian academics, whatever, authors who together collected and published folklore during the 19th. This is Wikipedia, so this is all you know. That's what it says.
And they were German. Yeah.
And
But
they
I'm
were
look-
and they were
Nick, you
German.
should look up German folklore. There should be like on Wikipedia. This picture is weird.
German folklore goes crazy. Like they were really popping off with the whole murder thing back in the day.
Yeah.
Like this
So
witch
like yeah,
picture.
let's
The Hansel and Gretel?
Rain every
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zoom
man.
in on it. Like my goodness, she has some big hands.
Drop it in the Discord.
I'm showing it on stream in just a second.
Show it on stream.
I would be scared too, Hansel. Hansel's scared. I see it. That's. I'll be fighting.
Scared, but they still went in for like candy. So
Yeah. Wouldn't you? What do you mean?
Not
Okay,
with
but
that
if they
face.
have some like M&Ms or Reese's peanut butter cups,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I'd go in. I'd
No, are you
Worth
looking
it.
at the? No, are you looking at the picture? I would not
No.
go in. I would
The-
definitely not go in.
let's talk about how the true villain of Hansel and Gretel are the parents.
Yeah.
Letting the kids go off in the woods.
Yeah.
Well, actually, you know, sometimes in poverty back in those days, they would let their kids do that because they couldn't feed them.
No, maybe not like the going out into the woods, but the just like teaching them basic, basic street knowledge.
You mean stone
Forest
pebble knowledge?
Yeah.
They'd have-
Cobblestone knowledge.
Cobblestone knowledge.
I actually saw like a reimagining of Hansel and Gretel where it goes more into their home life, and it's just like the parents are trying to get them lost because they can't afford to feed them anymore.
See?
But then
Mhm.
Hansel and Gretel are like these psychotic little demon children, and they're actually the evil ones. And then when they stumble across the witch, they actually kill her. It's just, yeah.
All right.
Hansel and Gretel, I'll say it, definitely grew up to be serial killers. We would see a HBO documentary about them, for sure.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
I feel like they'll be quote unquote witch killers, but they're just going after, people.
But they're just
Like,
serial killers,
yeah.
They're just,
Who all here has seen like the 2010 movie with Scarlett Johansson.
Let's see.
And I can't think of the dude's name. But they're actual witch hunters. Like I think at one point they even meet Van Helsing in the movie, and it's just like a small like
That's
cameo.
hilarious.
that's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I see it right now. It's crazy. That's all with Hawkeye.
Yeah.
That's what before he came Hawkeye.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious.
James just said, "Jeremy Renner, you forgetful bitch."
Jeremy Renner, that's it. Thank you, James.
Did you guys know he made an app just for his fans or something like that? I just learned that the other day.
That's
It's like
Incredible.
Great.
grammar. Renner, what you doing?
Oh, Jean Grey's also in there too, in that movie. Famke
Original?
Jensen. Yeah, the original Jean Grey. Famke Jensen. She's in it.
Mm.
Jennison. Yeah.
Hell yeah. All right, guys.
Hell yeah.
Well, I think that's it. I think we got out all of our Brothers Grimm to Huck for at least a week.
Yeah.
We'll circle
I
back.
never-
We'll circle back.
I never want to look at that picture again.
Where's this picture? I'll just go.
It's still up on stream if you want to look at the
Oh.
stream. I'll make it larger for you again.
Oh, thank
What
you.
is the problem? Is it because he got big old grippers, or
No, it's just if that's supposed to be a witch, right? She's offered me candy. You best believe I'm socking the fuck out of her. Like I'm honest.
Yeah.
Like
Wow.
No, okay, I'm a little kid, like 6 or 7, and she's like, "You want candy? Oh, sister, let's run!" Because that's crazy to me. Like, there's no candy in the world that would make me go in there and be like, "Oh yeah, this is some candy I need." She may be creepy. She looking at me and licking her lips. I don't like that. But that candy in there, though, I might want it. There's no way. No way.
Fair
They're
enough.
there are bound to be other houses in the woods that'll have candy that won't have witches, right?
Right. Gingerbread man. Like,
Yeah.
go visit the gingerbread man. Like, come on. He lives on Drury Lane. Like, it's in the. Come on. Like,
Mhm.
go visit. It's so simple. Not this.
I don't even
She's-
remember how we started talking about.
And she's like, has little crutches and everything. It's a no go.
get you someone who looks at you like the witch from Hansel and Gretel?
No. Guys, I'm telling you, I'm boxing.
She shouldn't be too hard of a target to hit, considering she has double crutches.
But see, I think that's a facade. That's how they get you. Like,
Okay.
I'm injured, and then she stands straight up and grab you. Like, come on. Like some Resident Evil type shit. She just stands and just grabs you. Come on. Like, I'm telling you.
God. All right, we gotta wrap this up, guys.
I agree.
James, I wouldn't take the candy. Not even if it's written in a story. I would jump out the books like Deadpool and be like, "This is a no-go."
Let's go around and introduce ourselves.
I'm Amy Lynn Perea, and I have been one of the 7 evil witches.
I am Christian Morgan, and I have been Natalie's mic not working halfway through the stream.
Sam.
I'm Natalie Hilton, and I have been a faulty mic for portions of the stream.
I'm Nick Hellier, and I've been the recurring character of the Belsnickel, just by name.
I'm Sophia Hasagawa, and I'm Zeus.
Nice. I'm Xavier Pace, and I have learned the 8 trigrams.
Ooh.
And together we are the Intoxicated Readers, otherwise known as Vampire Snow White and the 7 Evil Witches.
Right.
And I
Coming
guess
to a theater near you via HBO Max this summer, but also maybe next summer.
starring Jeremy Renner.
What?
It's only Jeremy Renner.
We got him, guys.
Yes.
All right. Check us out below on our Instagram, our YouTube, and our Twitter. Those are all linked down below. You can also join our Discord if you want to play games with us or join us on a stream for one of these nights. We also have a film fest going on right now. You can check out that information on Instagram and Twitter. That'll be ending submissions are due April 30th. So if you're interested, make sure you get on that, because we're already 10 days into April. we'll see you guys Monday night for game stream. Oh yeah, and next week we're switching our stream times, guys. Starting this week, actually, this coming week. So on Saturdays, where we're usually at 7 p.m., we're moving that up to 5 p.m. Pacific time. I don't know if it's PST or PDT right now.
I think it's PDT now.
I think it's all stupid anyway.
It's PST right now.
It is?
PDT
Hey.
is in the fall, I believe.
Time is irrelevant.
It's
It's
the other
all an
half.
illusion.
We all end up in a car wash one day.
I think.
And that's what you call a button.
Have a great night, everybody.
Night, guys.